will the XRP price break above this huge W pattern, which is still valid on the monthly time frame, or will the XRP price break the support right here and come back around 32 cents? No. Is this Bitcoin price retesting this long-term 200 simple moving average on the weekly time frame? It hasn't happened since April 15, 2022. And now we're breaking above that and now retesting that. This was the first time it broke down, and now breaking above that and also retesting that. That means more continuation to the upside. Very, very likely. I'm going to show you guys quickly here what I'm saying here. Reaching that $35,000 and that $41,000 level, which I'm going to be talking about in today's video, guys. Today, I'm going to be talking about the XRP price and the Bitcoin price, and also certain events that have been predicted so far according to my previous XRP price videos. So I'm going to show you guys quickly in this clip. As long as the XRP price doesn't close 1 to 2 weekly body candle closes below this 44 cents range, around 44 cents, which is 0.44790, then this is not going to retest this 41 cents, okay? Because that will be the macro 0.382 Fibonacci tracing, okay? Massive. Holding on that 45 cents range will be important. If that gets broken as support, let's say closing 1 to 2 daily body candle closes below here, you're going to expect more continuation to the downside, and it's eventually retest 44 cents because of the previous weekly body candle closes here, which will be around here, around this range. And if that range doesn't hold, then 41 cents is in play, okay? So yeah, guys, let's get started. So here, as you can see, if we lose this support, which is around this 44 cents range, I said that expect the XRP price to go all the way down around this 41 cents range, and we got that exactly as expected and predicted in that case. So we have the weekly body candle close coming exactly a little bit below the body candle closes right here. We saw the follow through right here. Not only that, but if we go to the daily, we also saw that exactly like this. So this was the important support around here, and we saw daily body candle closes coming below here, okay? And then follow through to the downside, confirming that as support so far. So what to expect for the XRP price, guys? So I'm gonna make this as summarized as possible, but first like, comment, and share this YouTube video with your friends, guys, and also click the bell notifications to stay ahead in the cryptocurrency market using my cryptocurrency technical analysis YouTube video, guys. And also, welcome to Crypto Solutions, here to help you make the best decisions in cryptocurrency and the cryptocurrency technical analysis. So I'm going to be brief here because not a lot has changed since the previous video, but I'm gonna make it as quick as possible here, guys. So here, guys, again, what is to expect for the XRP price here? So far, guys, XRP, it's still remaining within this red line, which is very important. That's the macro Fibonacci retracement on the macro Fibonacci retracement. From this high to this high, we see the 0.382 Fibonacci retracement on the 41 cents. We are holding that as support. That's very good because before we had some trouble here trying to stay above there. So we had the massive dumpage to the downside here, and then resistance here, break above, try to hold that as support, but break down, resistance again, and then a lot of different resistances right here until it finally broke above here, got rejected on the W pattern neckline, and then come back to retest one more time that red line, which is very good because we are seeing a immediate support right there. You can see the immediate reaction to the wick right there, so that's very good. So first, guys, it is very important for this red line to hold at supports. When do you start losing that red line? When you start closing 2 to 4 weekly body candle closes below that red line, that will be losing support, and then you can expect the XRP price to go around 36 cents in the middle of this range, okay? So that will be the immediate support line just in case it breaks further down. But I told you guys, I'm still holding my XRP trade, which is doing so far normal, I would say. So I said to you guys, in the worst case scenario, if the XRP price wants to break down, I don't really care because I'm gonna hold it as long as we're having this massive pattern right here. And I told you guys that even if it breaks down to the downside, I'm going to still hold my XRP price midterm personal trade. So I'm gonna show you guys my XRP trade quickly here. Okay guys, so as you can see right here, we're having the entry price being a little lower than last time because I'm still adding more money into this position. So we have here entry price 47 cents. We have the liquidation price. This it was a change because I added more money into it. So my stop loss is 17 cents. So this is a very conservative trade. I don't care if it goes down. This is going to hold most likely according to my investment thesis and analysis. So I'm going to show you guys something very quickly here. So here guys, you can see that I added onto my XRP trade on May 12, 2023. And also for the Bitcoin price, I published this trading opportunity beforehand and we're having the Bitcoin price break support right now below that. So I'm going to show you guys quickly here. So this was the screenshot right here. And so it was holding support, and look at now what the Bitcoin price is doing here, guys. I'm going to show you quickly. So we are seeing here that the Bitcoin price formed these head and shoulders, break down, retest on that. If it keeps getting rejected, this can come all the way down around this $25,000. But that was beforehand on my Discord group in that case. If you would like to join, you can go into the Patreon link in the description below. Patreon.com/cryptosolutions. It's an affordable subscription plan which we can help you when I'm buying, selling cryptocurrencies on the short term, mid term, long term, and also I do technical analysis for other altcoins. It can be Bitcoin, Ethereum, Chainlink, it can be Cardano, it can be data, and many more. So, and I put these trading opportunities beforehand in that case, and I put it faster usually. So yeah guys, I wanted to quickly update you about that. And so as you can see, so far I'm not expecting for the XRP price to just break down like this. Okay, in the worst case scenario, I'm going to show you guys where's my liquidation price literally. So my liquidation price is around here. It was on the SEC dump it to the downside around this range on the XRP price literally, and we're still forming higher highs here. This is higher lows. Higher lows. Okay, still we're forming slight higher highs like this. Okay, so still I'm expecting the XRP price, due to the Bitcoin price, it's gonna increase very soon now. From what I'm expecting, between this month and June will be the maximum time frame. I'm expecting the Bitcoin price to have one more relief rally into the upside before it has a dumpage to the downside like it usually does on the timing basis on the cycles we are at right now. So far for the XRP price, what can you expect? Holding support around these levels, and then when in this case this can be forming like a potential bear flag. Let's see here. Okay, so here it kind of tried to do like an inverse head and shoulders thing right here, then have a pump like this. But so far I would just leave it at more consolidation. So far the Bitcoin price, I'm still expecting more continuation to the upside. Why? Because of the Bitcoin price mostly in this case, because I'm expecting, like I mentioned in my previous videos, that the Bitcoin price still, after we have a bottom so far for the Bitcoin price, usually on the relief rally, we have it until May to June, usually after the bottom for the Bitcoin price has come in. So far, it looks like it has so far. So I'm gonna show you guys here, and the targets will be the same in this case. Again, going to the weekly here, still this can be okay. It's not a, so far this is not a W pattern so far that has been confirmed just yet, because until it breaks above here it would not confirm the pattern. So yes, we're having the shape right here. So as soon as that neckline breaks, again, that would be 1 to 2 weekly body candle closes above that 56-cent range. That would be very good for the XRP price. And the targets will be all the way up around this 85 cents range to this $1.09. That is using the linear scale targets and using the log scale targets. So I'm taking both into consideration, which are very accurate also. And again, we're having here, but this is more on the long term, but this is a falling wedge. We have here the resistance, support, resistance, support, break above. We're still, it just recently broke out like this. Like this is going to take this amount of time. So this will take one more year to play out, but this target will be all the way up around that $1.96 range. And also, if you're looking at the descending broad needle wedge, resistance, support, resistance, support, support, resistance, support, break above that, then the price target using the log scale will be around that $2.69 right there. So my plan for the XRP price is I'm expecting this month and next month, in between May and June 2023, for this to eventually break out to the upside very drastically and then come back at the end of the year and then continue going higher. That would be the movement I'm expecting, something like this. Something like this. Very drastic option, get rejected and come back and eventually retest those levels one more time before heading higher for the XRP price, okay? Before into the Bitcoin halving in that case. So, and as you can see right here, guys, XRP price likes to follow those patterns so far because we have the resistance, support, resistance, support on the daily body, on the weekly body candle closes there, break above that, confirm this as support, break out to the upside, then retest, follow through, and completed the falling wedge target that will be around here, the 97 cents range, and it even went a little bit higher in that case, and then got rejected beautifully on that 0.786 Fibonacci trace on the $1.60 range. So far, guys, that's why this falling wedge right here will eventually play out, but it's gonna take some time. Okay, this is a weekly multi-year pattern, so this is going to take, so the start of the pattern was around 2021 into 2021, and it just broke out on 2023. So this is going to take some time, okay? But eventually this will indicate that this will keep forming higher lows, okay, and eventually higher highs on the midterm and long term. In the short term, that would be another story, but so far that's what I'm expecting for the XRP price. And the reason for my take profits will be around $1 on my personal midterm XRP trade because of the macro golden pocket right here, which I'm expecting for that to be hit because of the W pattern having the targets around there, using the linear scale targets and the log scale targets. That puts the XRP price around the golden pocket. So that's very beautiful, and I'm gonna take profits before the target. So that's what usually it's recommended. This is not financial advice, but that's typically a good move if you're looking to trade this. So far, guys, and in the worst case scenario, like in the worst, like in the very rare exception, let's say that this red line doesn't hold support, breaks down like this, breaks a 36 cent support, and then breaks this 31 cent support, then expect for the XRP price to find immediate support on this 25 cents range. And if that doesn't hold, this can potentially go all the way down to 17 cents, literally. So yeah, that would be a very rare scenario. It's not very likely, but that's a potential scenario which cannot be ignored. So I'm neutral on this. I'm looking for a uptrend target because of the W pattern, but first it has to break above this neckline first, okay? I put my trade beforehand because usually when the XRP price wants to break out to the upside, it does that very rapidly. So you don't even have so much time. It's almost like a breakout. You almost have to catch it at the exact breakout, which would be, let's say, putting the trade above, let's say above 58 cents. So around 59 cents to 60 cents, that would be a good target, a good place entry price. It's not financial advice, but I would do that if I were to be very, if I were to be conservative with this trade, around putting the trade above here, that would be my move. I'm putting it beforehand because I know eventually it's gonna hit those $1 psychological levels, and that's another reason why I'm taking profits on that $1 level, because of the psychological $1 level. So yeah, round numbers. When you're looking at 90 cents, 80 cents, $1, $1.10, $1.20. So 50 cents, those are round like psychological levels. So that's another reason why. Again, a summary, target, I'm gonna take profits on that $1 range because of the W pattern targets of the linear and linear targets and log scale targets of the W pattern on the weekly, on the daily, on the daily, weekly, and monthly time frame. Second, the macro golden pocket is around those ranges, around 91 cents and $1.01. That's the 0.618 Fibonacci trace and the 0.65 Fibonacci trace, and also the $1 psychological level. So those are my three main reasons why. Oh, and the fourth one, because the Bitcoin price, I'm expecting for it to be higher, and that's another reason why. I'm gonna go quickly for the Bitcoin price so I can show you guys what to expect for the Bitcoin price also. So that's mainly my technical analysis for the XRP price today. And let's see here what we got for the Bitcoin price today, guys. So far, guys, let's go quickly here. So the Bitcoin price, in summary, using the Fibonacci retracement strategy, we got the pullback, we got the rejection on the golden pocket, pullback, rejection again on the golden pocket, lose that red line, and which is a 0.32 Fibonacci tracing, and lost also the 0.236 Fibonacci tracing. That usually indicates that cap bounce in most of the scenarios. If it's on the weekly time frame, it's almost a guarantee. In the daily, just be wary of that. Yes, it has a good chance, but on the daily, just you have to maneuver with different indicators and technical analysis in order to determine the more likelihood if that cap bounce scenario is going to happen. So here, guys, for the Bitcoin price, we have the pullback, and so if we extend this like this is very interesting right here. So I'm gonna delete this just a moment. So far the inverse head and shoulders for the Bitcoin price has been invalidated, so I'm gonna delete those lines quickly here. So here and here. Okay, so the pattern I was putting here in my Discord group was this one. So this one is, I'm looking at, we're having the head and shoulders pattern, and we're also having the asymmetrical triangle pattern like this. So both targets on the bearish side, if it breaks down, the targets using the linear scale would be around this $24,000 level, and the log scale targets will be around this $23,687 level. Okay, and also I mentioned this on my previous market update for my Discord group. If in a rare scenario, but it can happen, okay? Let's say now we're having the retest on this support, which is now resistance, okay? If the Bitcoin price manages to break above this support line and then also break above this resistance, that's very bullish. And then the targets for the bullish side, even if it broke down first to the downside, this can be a fake out like this, break above this resistance, and then go all the way up to those targets. So those targets on the bullish side would be around $32,550. So the linear scale target would be around 32,530. Let's see here, $32,586, and the log scale targets will be around $32,734, around that range. And that makes so much sense. Why? I'm gonna go directly again. I'm gonna show you guys why. Also, guys, I want to mention here that the double top scenario happened here. So we have the double top, which broke down. And here, if we use the daily body candle close from here to here, then it met the targets beautifully. Boom. Very beautiful. Okay. And so, yeah, guys, that's what I'm seeing so far for the Bitcoin price. And let's continue here, guys. So we're having here this Bitcoin price do something very good here. So I'm going to show you guys quickly. So again, I'm going to recap most of what I'm saying here. So in summary, we have the huge multi-year falling wedge, support, support, resistance, resistance, support, support, break above, support, support, follow through. Price target is all the way up around this at 69,000 on the previous all-time high for the Bitcoin price, around $69,280. And also, guys, on the EVER and shorters in the weekly time frame, we have the price targets in between that $35,000 and that $41,000. Okay, two very long-term uptrends for the Bitcoin price. Two huge bullish patterns breaking up to the upside. That's very good, guys. That's very, very good. And now, if we're combining that with the Fibonacci retracement, so this is from the previous on-time high to the to the bottom so far, and so far here we're seeing here, as I mentioned here, break above weekly body candle closes above that 0.236 Fibonacci tracer on the $21,998 with 23 cents. Break above that support, follow through, daily body candle close above that 0.382 Fibonacci tracer on the $27,371 with 20 cents. We're having support, and now it lost support right here. So we're having a weekly body candle close come below that. So far, if the Bitcoin price wants to indicate that this is going to be a fake out to the downside, like it happened here, like a weekly body candle close below here, and then the next one, boom, fake out to the upside, and then recovered. We can potentially expect that. Why? Two main reasons in this case. So first, we have a potential, if, like I said, when it closes 1 to 2 weekly body candle closes below this red line, that's not good. That most likely will indicate continuation to the $25,221 level. But so far, it's getting rejected, and now the weekly body candle closes below that. But so far, we have 6 more days, so a lot can happen in a week so far, guys. So here, guys, the other reason why it got rejected right there, again, we have the multi-year resistance, and we're having that rejection. Yes, I said that I'm still, and still I believe so. Even with the multi-year resistance, I'm still expecting more continuation to the upside. Okay, even with the rejection right here. Okay, but the Bitcoin price must break above that very soon, or this can be a very harsh pullback. Okay, so far, guys, if we measure this, the time the Bitcoin price took to break to the next Fibonacci retracement, so we're gonna start here with the weekly body candle close here. 8 weeks until it reach around here to the next Fibonacci retracement. If we do that right here, we can see that the Bitcoin price from here to here, it already passed 8 weeks, and in this week, in this weekly body candle close, yeah, I was expecting more continuation to the upside, but the potential scenario may be another week, maybe one more week in that case. Why? Because I can consider the start of heading to that Fibonacci retracement on this weekly body candle close, and on the 9th week it then reaches around here, and I can say on the start of getting above the next Fibonacci retracement, I can put it on this one, and this weekly body candle close may be a potential repeat of what I'm seeing here. Okay, but again, if we close, let's say 2 weekly body candle closes here, 1 to 2 weekly body candle closes below this red line, yes, we can go and retest and lower targets. But yes, I just remember, guys, it is very important here that here, this is very historic for the Bitcoin price also, because we are seeing here, guys, this is the pink line. So this pink line is a 200 weekly simple moving average in the weekly time frame. That is very important, because the last time that the Bitcoin price closed below that was on August 15, 2022. It's been almost a year, and this is the first time that the Bitcoin price breaks clear support below that pink line. So in summary here, guys, almost every single time, almost every single Bitcoin bottom has been determined on the previous cycles using that pink line here. And on the previous one, I'm gonna show you guys quickly here. Let's see if it's on this one here. Again, we have bottom around that pink line. Okay, that would be something like this, boom. And then when you get above that, usually that indicates a continuation to the upside, okay, until the new all-time highs. And again, pullback, bottom, relief rally, pullback, still held support, and then went to the upside. Here it tried to break support, but not even with the yeah, the event here, not even that could push the Bitcoin price below that, literally, below that pink line. So that means that this Bitcoin price is having a clear support above that. So that's very good. I'm gonna show you guys quickly here. Okay, just a moment. It's this one. Okay, and so here we're having a bullish retest. That's very good, guys. That will be like the gate to start the bull market, and that's another big confirmation. So in summary, what I want to say with this, so this will be strong support. Okay, this will be around $26,211.77. That will be strong support. If that gets broken, let's say 1 to 2 weekly body candle closes below that pink line, the 200 simple moving average in a weekly time frame, then the net support would be around this $25,220. And that would be the neckline on the inverse head and shoulders for the Bitcoin price here, okay? So let's see here quickly, guys. Okay, here, just a moment here, guys. I'm gonna delete something here quickly. Okay, beautiful. So usually the Bitcoin price likes to retest this 0.5 Fibonacci retracements on the relief rally, usually. Without fail so far. It's a 100% accuracy so far, because here, again, pullback, recovery into all the way up on that 0.786 Fibonacci retracement. And then pullback. And then if we do the same right here, I'm going to look for the other chart quickly here. If we go here, the same happened. Boom, bottom, and then relief rally into that 0.786 Fibonacci retracement, pullback, it held the golden pocket, and then followed through to the upside. So that would be a future indication. If the Bitcoin price were to do that, literally, if the Bitcoin price is going to do that, that would be very nice, okay? Because that means that a confirmation which cycle of the Bitcoin price is going to follow will be determined by how it reacts on that golden pocket. So the 0.786 Fibonacci retracement is around the $50,108, okay? If this is going to repeat 100% exactly as before, then we can see a massive $50,000 price Bitcoin get heavily rejected, then continue going higher, okay? That's the best case scenario. I'm not expecting that. I'm expecting at least $35,000 to around $41,000. That will be using the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement and the golden pocket around the 0.618 and the 0.65 Fibonacci retracement. In between that $38,967 with 61 cents and $40,879 with 45 cents. So that's what I'm personally expecting in that case for the Bitcoin price. And yeah, that's my main reasoning. And the other reason why, yeah, the inverse head and shoulders, we have the huge multi-year falling wedge pattern. We have the inverse head and shoulders here. Also, if in the daily time frame, in the mid to short term, we see here, I'm gonna draw the lines right here quickly, like this, and beautiful, like this. Just a second here, guys. I'm gonna draw that quickly, and the supports will be here, like this, again, like this, and beautiful. So according to this, again, we have the head and shoulders targets using the log scale from here to here, like this, okay? And that price target is all the way down, again, around that $23,600, okay? But first, for that to happen, this has to break a lot of strong supports, which is one at a time, usually. So let's see here. Again, for that target to be met, it has to break this pink line, this support line around $26,221, which would be, wow, it will be not that easy for the Bitcoin price to break below that. And then breaking below this huge resistance, which is $25,227.02. That's a huge neckline support. And then also, yeah, and that would be, if it breaks those both support lines, then this price target will be almost guaranteed met in that case. So it's one confirmation at a time. Again, where I'm still expecting continuation to the upside, okay? Because of the May and June time frame. Again, if we go here, the rejection on the golden pocket and the relief rally ended on, in this case, using the weekly, it's June 24, 2019. If we go to the other charts right here quickly, I can show you here that the 2015 one, again, happened the same one, ended on that June 13, 2016. So, yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm taking into consideration that time frame. And let's say, in this case, we are going to use, again, those different charts right here. Let's see. No, this is another one, and this one. Okay. And that's why here, I'm expecting on June for that around this range. So I'm gonna put a maximum time frame. I'm gonna put June 16. Okay, that's usually the exact day. So let's see. Okay, I'm gonna put it here on here. June. This was the total solar eclipse, and it came through exactly as predicted here. Continuation to the upside. So it happened very beautifully. Continuation to the upside on the total solar eclipse on April 20, 2023. And still, I'm expecting more continuation to the upside, okay? So, if the Bitcoin price can reach all the way up around this with a 100% accuracy using the previous cycles, that means that you being very conservative, at least, like, it would be so weird if it doesn't do that. That would be a very rare exception, but hey, it can happen. But that's why I'm expecting, at least using the falling wedge pattern on the multi-year pattern falling wedge time frame, and using the also a huge weekly, yearly pattern on the inverse head and shoulders targets, it's to the upside very drastically. So we're having again the inverse head and shoulders to that 35,000 to that $41,000 level, $35,000 level to that $41,000 level. Okay, and yes, technically it can go to the 0.5 and then roll over. So you have to choose how you react to this. Yes, it can go higher, but be conservative because the Shemitah rampage is not over. We're gonna see more pullbacks at the end of the year until around October and November. That's usually the bottoming phase. 1 year after the Shemitah ends, we're on the year after the Shemitah has ended so far, and we're gonna see that final pullback, which will be majestic. So watch out for that. So I'm looking to sell most of my cryptocurrencies around these levels, and then reaccumulate around here. Okay, you're gonna have time. Okay, this is not going to do something like this. Okay, like just no. No. Okay, unless the government for some reason just prints 10 trillion, 20 trillion dollars, then hey, game on. But until that happens, then that would be the scenario from what I'm seeing here. So guys, going to the daily, I'm finishing here. So again, and if this wants to break to the upside, then again this will be the target using like this. It makes sense because we're having again, wait a second. Okay, just okay, like this around here and there. So the target here would be around this, yeah, again, $32,471. If this ends up being a fake out like this, breaks above here and continues like this, the log scale targeted will be around $32,441. If we go to the linear scale, this one, then the targets will be different a little bit. Okay, it will be like this. Let's see, and there, just some moments like this, put it like this, then the price target would be all the way down around $23,148. And if this is going to be to the opposite side, then we just clone this, put it like this, and again, beautiful. We're having confluence on that targets will be around that $32,350 around there, $32,300 around that $32,350. Okay, that will be the target. Okay, so that's what I'm expecting so far. Still, this can still be a bullish pennant so far, because still this can be considered a bullish pennant like this. And if it's going to be treated like a bullish pennant, then the target will be around that $38,000 level, and that would be from 30, yeah, that would be $35,000 on the let's see, on the lot scale, and the linear scale target will be all the way up around $42,000. And what's beautiful about that is that would be also the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement on the linear scale, not the log scale, the linear scale. So this Fibonacci retracement is on log scale, just in case it's on log scale, and it gives you different retracement levels, okay, usually. So if you were to put the Fibonacci retracements on the linear scale, then on this 0.786 Fibonacci retracement on the log scale, that would be the golden pocket on the linear scale, in summary. And if we use again the 0.5 in both scenarios, the linear scale and log scale, it would be in between that $32,000 and that $42,000 level, around those ranges. Okay, so I'm gonna do a quick experiment here. So I'm gonna deactivate this. Let's see, that means, yeah, 42,000. Beautiful. And that's still conservative to say, man. But again, my trading strategy, taking profits in between when the Bitcoin price reaches at $35,000 to $41,000 level. So, okay, combining both scenarios. So, XRP price. When the XRP price reaches $1, the $1 level target, I'm gonna take profits. If the Bitcoin price reaches $35,000, around $41,000, and the XRP price is still, let's say, 85 cents or 88 cents, I will be looking to take profits beforehand, because I'm using those both into one. In that case, I'm looking to put that as a confluence in both scenarios, like two confirmations, using the Bitcoin price and the XRP price. So yeah, guys, that's what I'm seeing so far for the Bitcoin price and the XRP price here on the short term, mid term, and long term. And again, if you're interested into looking into my Discord group, the link will be on the Patreon link in the description below. You can see it right now on my video right here, patreon.com/cryptosolutions. And also, guys, thank you so much for watching this YouTube video, guys. If you enjoyed this YouTube video, guys, I really appreciate it also. And also, click the bell notifications to stay ahead in the cryptocurrency market using my Bitcoin and other altcoin technical analysis YouTube videos, such as XRP also. And also, like, comment, and share this YouTube video with your friends. And yeah, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Crypto Solutions, if you haven't subscribed yet, guys. And also, if you need help in the cryptocurrency market, had any questions, investing in short-term, mid-term, and long-term, I have an elite VIP crypto investor membership, which I cover 2 to 3 times per week. Technical analysis on various cryptocurrencies. It can be Bitcoin, XRP, Ethereum, Chainlink. It can be HETS, it can be Binance, it can be Quant, ISO 222 tokens, it can be IOTA, XLM, etc. And I also post it's like a signals kind of thing, but it's more towards me showing you what I'm doing in this case, which is trading in the short term and mid term. I put on trading opportunities, which I'm going to show you right now, which are right here when you're seeing the midterm personal trading opportunities. like this. I update you guys on my trading opportunities and when I'm looking to buy or take profits or sell. Also, when I'm doing dollar cost averaging, I also notify when I'm buying and selling which specific cryptocurrencies. This is not financial advice. But this can be used as educational, investigation, and also entertainment. So, and also, if you have any specific questions about how if this cryptocurrency is good, what about this one? Will it be in the future? What will be the most likely outcomes? Things like that. I can definitely help you with that. I also take into consideration the total solar eclipses, the total lunar eclipses, the Shemitah cycles, and other very important indicators which I personally use to determine near bottoms and near tops in the bear markets and bull markets for the Bitcoin price. So yeah, if you need help, you can definitely click in the Patreon link in the description below, patreon.com/cryptosolutions, and that's how it works usually. Like I have the $50 per month in this case crypto portfolio investment review, but that will be just one payment, so it will not be a per month basis. It will be just one verification. So if you're interested, you can definitely click on my Patreon link in the description below, Crypto Solutions. It will be patreon.com/crypto solutions, and I will see you guys there. I really appreciate it, guys, and I will help you as much as possible. I will see you right now there, guys. Have a nice day, guys, and take care, guys. Thank you so much for watching this YouTube video, guys. Have a nice day, guys. Take care, guys, and peace out, guys.